1886, the Kingdom of East Anglia saw the birth of their greatest son, an Anglo-Saxon warrior destined to be a champion for the ages and a national treasure for all time.
Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Rob. Now, I'm going to be doing this every Sunday. We've worked out a thing with my good friends over at Miniature Market, who we've been together quite a very long time, and we want to get back to the old days, the way we used to do things. Okay, and what I mean by that is, it's very easy to be an influencer and ask for a sponsorship and just really do nothing for them. A lot of people do it that way. They just say, well, you're using my name and that should be enough. And if I mention you, that should be enough. But I always believe that if you work closely together with a company, that you can provide a service for the people that are their customer base, as well as the people that watch this channel that are looking for good deals and looking for things that, looking for information. You don't come in here to see me. You come here to see maybe particular games, maybe my opinion on something, or my thoughts. And the best thing that I could ever do is provide a real service for you, give you opportunities, make you aware of certain things that are going to help you. It's very tough out there. Okay. People are making the same money, but everything else in the world is going through the roof. I went and my wife asked me this morning, Sunday morning here, to go, because I had to go to the store. I always get the paper from my mother-in-law and a scratch ticket, okay, every Sunday morning, okay, religiously, without fail, unless there's a holiday that, the store's closed, and even then I can go to a gas station because they got those machines and all that stuff. But she asked me to pick up some bacon, and it's $12 for a pound of bacon. For bacon. I remember the days it was $5-6. And even that was a little expensive. Robert, how are you, my brother? I just see things going up and people really struggling. I've seen videos where people can't make their rent and they're working 2-3 jobs and they're living off ramen. So, what's the point of working when you're only working to barely live? You need something to break it up. And a lot of us play games and stuff like that. It takes us away from sometimes the harsh realities of life. Okay. And if I can make it where you can afford stuff and help yourselves, then I've done my job. That's what this channel's about. It's not about me, sitting there and thinking I'm smarter than everybody, like a lot of people do. No. And I don't care what anybody else does. God bless them. Do whatever you have to do. Like I said, every time you ring a bell, there's a new influencer. I'm going to stick with my old, it's not popular, but I'm going to stick with my old way of doing things. And that is to serve you. Okay. The greatest leaders in the world, okay, were ones that served their people, not ruled over them, served them. Okay. That's what a great leader is. somebody that's humble, not lording. And this channel is here to serve the public, okay? Particularly my public that watches. So the backroom sale is going to be something that's every week. They are trying to clear out a bunch of inventory, and some of this stuff is unbelievable. Last week there was secret. God, what the heck did they have last week? Last week was Secret of the Lost Stations. I thought that was a tremendous buy at $45. So I asked them if they can send me a copy of it, and maybe there's something that we can do to help you guys get that and show off the game with some of the tweaked rules. And I think that's exciting if I can do that, if you're on the fence about something. Now, there's a game here that I'm actually really kind of I want to show you guys because it's a decent game, and for what the price is, it's ridiculous. So we're going to run down this list. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I'm not going to cover everything. That would take way too long. But this sale runs from the 19th to the 22nd. So during the week, the backroom sale is live for a certain amount of time. Order up, throw it in there, free shipping if you can reach $100. And you know, with $100, there's a lot of stuff that you can get to help you. So I'm going to run over some of the highlights here. And they send me the list. I know how much everything is. I know how much quantity there is. So I'm not going to give you the exact quantities and stuff like that. But what I will do is I'll kind of give you an idea if you're going to want to jump on it first thing Monday morning. And I think that's fair. We do have to, you know, I am giving you a lot of insight here. So stick with me. I think you'll really see some stuff here that maybe you were on the fence about when it originally came out. And, you know, maybe there are things in this list that, you know, you go, oh God, you know, I always wanted to get that. Is it the right price? Yeah, I'm going to let you know. All right. So we're going to try to keep things, you know, if I tell you to go there on Monday and take a look, you're going to see what I'm talking about. There is a game called The Boys. This is going to hurt. Now, I know this is a really pretty good game. Okay. It normally, the SRP was $99. Okay. $100. Okay. You can get it for a fraction of that. Okay. Really decent game. Is it one of the ones that I would jump all over on this list? No, but you know, there's enough there that you can take a look at it. Okay, so we're going to do that. I got hit with an email. Can everybody hear me and see me? Okay, I just want to make sure that we're good too. There's a 4D puzzle for Batman. Okay, interesting. Assassin's Creed, the novels. Okay. Marvel novels, Legends of Asgard, School of X. Okay. Let's see what those are. They're going pretty cheap. And do they have... they got okay amount. All right. Let's take a look here, because we really want to hit home. You remember the AGE black boxes? I never got those. Rob, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Say hi to Godzilla for me. Hey, big fella. There we go. And we're going to do this every Sunday, because I get the list on Friday, and I'm saving it for Sunday. The sale starts on Monday. I want to serve you guys. I want to get back to doing what I really believe in, and that's presenting things a certain way. Now, those of you that are waiting for the second part of What Lies Beneath, don't worry. We're going to be doing that this Wednesday, okay? So we'll continue on, and we'll give this a little bit more of a chance so you guys get a good feel for it. I'm really kind of changing my thoughts on this, and, you know, I'm really starting to like what I'm doing, and I'm starting to understand what they were going for. Let's get back to the sale here. AEG, good morning, TT for life. Black box. They used to have a whole bunch of games and stuff in there. It ran for about $50. I'm going to tell you right now, they're trying to clear this out. How many do they have? They don't have a lot left. $13 might be a good thing for you to. Might be a good thing for you to jump on. All right, and that's the promo price. Jim Henson's Labyrinth, the board game. Last chance for that. Okay, because a lot of this stuff, once it's sold, it's gone. It's gone forever. And forgive me for not looking at the camera. I'm looking at prices and stuff like that. Yeah, you're going to want to jump on that because there's not a lot left. Descent novel, if you're interested. Attack of the Jelly Monster. Interesting. And I'm just picking up. Here's a game that I really like and is underrated. And that's MourQuest. MOURNE Quest. Okay, I'm sure I'm butchering it. Okay, let's see. This, it was originally $80, and I'm going to give you a price here because you're going to want this. Okay, I've got to play this once, and I think I'm going to bring in one myself. Okay. This game particularly, let's see how many they got left. Okay. They've got a good amount, but the price here is $20. So tomorrow you can add that to your cart for $20. Okay. And I'm making sure I cross the line here perfectly. Okay. There. A game that was $80 is now, hold on here. I've just got, this thing wants to do an update and I don't want it to. So I'm telling it to piss off. There we go. All right. So let me just make sure I'm crossing my line because I don't want to tell you anything that's wrong. No, $20. And you want to get that. There are only Black Angel. If you haven't played that game, what a game that is. They only got a few of those left. And hold on here. They only got a few of those left. Let me see how many they have left. No, there's only a few of them left. Black Angel at an incredible price. I remember poor Tina picking that up. We went crazy looking for that when we were at Gen Con. And it was $100 and something. And for what you can get it now, ridiculous. Get it if you can. Journey, Wrath into Demons, Bridge Set Expansion. You can get that real cheap. Guilds, that's a last chancer. Once that's gone, it's over. Guilds was pretty good here. Let's see. That's a good price. There's not a lot left of that either. Holy cow, there's a lot of stuff that's just taking a beating here. Nemesis, Carnograph expansion. Normally $50. Yeah, you're gonna want to get that. They're taking 70% off that, and there are not a lot left of that. Yeah, not they're taking 70% off of it. 70% off of that expansion. Come on. Am I seeing that correctly? Oh, no, I'm not. Hold on. And forgive me. Yeah, no, they're taking 21% off of that, and there's not a lot left. Okay, so it was normally $79. Okay, that's what it was. Forgive me. $79. They're taking a good amount off this. Wow. And there's only a few of them left. So if you don't have all of the original, and if I don't know why this camera's being stupid, and I'm coming out of focus, but you don't care looking at me. You just want to know what's going down. Carnomorph expansion. I'm sorry. I gotta blow this up a little bit. Okay, Carnomorph expansion. There's a few left. You're gonna want to get on top of those. Okay, they've got Dragon Shield assorted sleeves, miniature paint, drying retard. You can get that cheap. The Palace of Mad King Ludwig. Well, let's see what that's. I've heard nothing but great things about that. And normally $60. How about cutting that in half? Okay, how about cutting that in half? That's worth it. RuneQuest RPG role playing in Gloriana. In Glortha. Okay, don't. I'm not even going to try to say that. Here's one that really stands out for me. Arcadia Quest, the Writers expansion. I love Arcadia Quest. If you have small kids, now it's a game that I have fully painted and I will never get rid of. And it sits in my thing. I have, everything for it. Everything. One of the ones that I don't have is the Writers expansion. And the Writers expansion is normally $64.99. Am I seeing this correct? Okay. It is normally $64.99. It was on special price regularly for $39. You can now get that for $8. How many do they have? How many do they have? They've got a few, but you can get it for $8. Now, underneath that, okay, is something I highly suggest. If you don't like painting, okay, no problem. No problem. Arcadia Quest Warpaint Collector's Edition. Beyond the Grave. It's on clearance. Okay? This normally was $150. Okay? $150 for this set. You can get this for $50 tomorrow. Okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, there are only less than a dozen left. Worth every penny of it because you're never going to see it again. Okay? Starcadia Quest Showdown expansion. Normally $34. You could get it for under $10. All right, I'm not going to give away all the prices. That's not fair. There's Song of Fire and Ice. The there's a unit box that's pretty cheap. Let me see how cheap it is. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Infinity. There's a couple things. There's Infinity Combined Army. Pan Oceania. There's also Yu Ching Special Support Group. These are last chance things. You're not going to be able to get them. Helen of Troy, the event, the exclusive event. They have Dark Age, Thieves' Den. Has anybody played Thieves' Den? I've heard good things about it. Normally $50. Holy cow! I've named off a couple of things this morning. Okay, that if you put it into a cart, okay, you couldn't even get enough that you could ship it. Okay, you would have to pay shipping because you would not reach that $1,000. I mean the $100 threshold. I mean, unbelievable what they're doing here. Okay, you're taking $50 games, okay, and you are selling them for under $20. Okay, I mean that's just ridiculous. And you can get about $300 worth of games for maybe $100, almost $100. I mean that's great savings, and it's things that maybe you were on the fence about that you can get here. Upzone. We've talked a lot about Upzone. Okay. World Tomb Zone. This is a nice set that if you were playing Battletech, really works. This is normally $50. It's normally $100. Okay. It's on sale for half that. It's on sale for half that, and there's a handful of them left. Play till it hurts. How you doing, my brother? Android Runner. Feedback Filter Playmat. Keyforge, Lieutenant Governal playmat. Legends of the Ring, they have 2 playmats. Star Wars Destiny, 2-player, that's on clearance. I know with the new game, it's really hot. So, not many people, but now you can get this really cheap. Star Wars Destiny 2-player game on clearance. Normally $30. Under $9. Under $9. I'm not going to give exactly the price because I don't want to get in too much trouble here. But, I want to make you guys aware of things. If you have Tide of Iron, which I do, I have Stalingrad, and then I've got the other ones over there. I showed you on a couple of videos. I showed you a couple of shells. Nobody were watching it, so I stopped doing it. Maybe I'll just finish the series, but at some point. But you can get where is it? Tide of Iron's Next Wave, Days of the Fox expansion. Okay, that was normally $60. Okay, let's see what it's at. Even if you have the big box of Tide of Iron, and you threw this expansion in there that comes with a whole bunch of stuff, even if you took the figures and you used them for Flames of War, you could use them because they're 15 mil. It's $4 freaking dollars. $4. How many do they have left? Yeah, you could buy 2 of these. Hold on, let me make sure I'm right here. Yeah, you could buy 2 sets of this. Okay, because you get the tanks, you get the both thing, and you've got for $8. All you have to do is get the rules for Flames of War. Think about it. Okay. Tide of Iron, Next Wave, Days of the Fox expansion, and you were playing in a desert setting. I wish I had the box here so I could pull it out and show you what you get in there. Normally $60, you can get it for $4. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Make sure you tell me your boy Rob sent you, okay? All right, let's see what else we got here. Marvel Battle World Series 3 Vision Mega Pack. That's a fun game. My friend plays it all the time. Flames of War. You've got the River Mat Reverse Bend for Flames of War. Arab Israeli Now here's the difference. Okay, you can pick up these things for Flames of War. Okay, they're going for respectively 18, and there's only a few of them left. Okay, you could pick up the mat. You could pick up the Arab-Israeli War, the T-34/85M, and yet you can get that Tide of Iron Next Wave, the Day of the Desert Fox expansion, and take those pieces in there, and yet create your almost an entire army for $4. You see where I'm going with this, all right? All right, let's see. What else do we got here? Stronghold, Watchtower. There's a lot of supplies here. Barbarians. And I think it's supposed to be bear. That was a pretty hot game. $30. Okay, for half that. Impressive. Hi, just dropped in to say hi. Good morning. Busy days. Nice to see you, Mark. Shannon, how are you, my brother? My Hero Academia. Heroes Clash Booster Box. You could get that. That was normally $60 for the first edition. You get 24 packs in it. Decent discount. If you're into that, there's Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If any of you have played Armada, the Orc bomb boats, this is the last chance that you can get that. It was normally $14. All right, down to a decent amount. There's only a few of them left, so you're going to want to jump on those. I know I have them. Maybe I just get a few more. Jeez. Built for War. Really interesting game. It is a game, and it has that very old school. Anything on Imperial Assault? No, Joel. Not this sale, at least. Make sure you check back next Sunday. But we're going to keep on going here. Built for War is a great game. What you do is you take, you fund, you build, you destroy tanks. It's a really unique game. This game here, this is a last chance grab for that. It was normally $70. It's down to a fraction of that, and there's only a couple left. So it's really a very, very good game. Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. There's the Imperial Legion faction starter set that you can get your hands on. 50 clues. I've never took a look at it, so I don't know enough about it. Conquest First Blood soft cover manual. You can get that for cheap. Yeah, very, very, very cheap. It's a great thing. Coma Knots. This is a very good game. If you played Stuffed Fables, you'll like what this does. This is a very, very good game. This was normally $70. I don't know why this thing... You know what I think? I think it tries to focus in on the big G behind me. So I'm going to turn this off here. Yeah, I was trying to focus in on Big G. That's the problem. Okay. We'll use the other camera next time. Normally $70. Okay. What has this been dropped down to? Another game that probably a lot of you haven't played. Coma Knots. It's a very interesting story. I've played it. We've talked about it here on the channel. This game came out at $70. You can now get it for $8. How many did they have? Not a lot. You're going to want to jump on these. Okay? Will they last to the end of the week? I don't know. Jump on that. $8. I've listed off at least 5 games that were in the $70 to $80 range. Anywhere from $60 to $90 range that you can get for under $10. And if you put all those into your cart and then you bought something else that you wanted, do you realize that you would have a giant box? It's almost like being at one of my auctions. You get a giant box of stuff stuffed in there, tons of games, tons of playability for under $100. It may be just worth it to pay the shipping. All right. Warcaster. There's a couple of Warcasters, some Monster Apocalypse, a Legion of Mutant Monsters. All these things were high priced, and they've got a decent thing. Dune, House of Secrets. This is a pretty decent Dune game. Is it anything like our Simon's? No. But is it a good, solid Dune game? If you're somebody that wants to collect the Dune games, yeah, you're going to want to get this. Normally $45, under $15. Again, another situation where you can go out and you can get something, and really take care of something. Witcher dice set. There's tons of dice that you can get. Oh, you always want to get dice cheap. Power Rangers, the deck building game. Zeo, Stronger Than Before. This is the last chance one. Soul Forge. Let's see. Core Worlds, Galactic Expansion, last chance. Dark Souls, the board game. Last Giant expansion. I need to bring that in. Let me see how much this is. It was normally $60. You can get it for under $15. Do they have enough? Not really. You're going to want to jump on that. If you are playing Dark Souls, you're going to want this expansion. Okay? This is a great expansion. I had it, I painted it, and I sold it for charity. I'm going to bring it back in. For $12, I'm jumping all over that. Are you kidding me? People put me back in the game. There we go. Nova Luna. I haven't played this. I've got to be honest with you. Decent price. There's not many of them left. Magic the Gathering. You've got Dominion United Draft Booster Box. Starter Command Boxes. March of the Machines. Because I'm not going to name it all. Doctor Who Command Boxes. I have the Last Giant expansion. Do you like it? Do you like it, Shannon? Let these people know that that's a hell of a deal for $12. Holy cow. There is the Doctor Who Command decks. What was that, Queen? Yeah, I'll come eat. I'm working here. Just get your blonde behind in there. You don't want to don't make me come out of this chair. See? There you go. Boy, am I going to get kicked in the teeth. Okay, let's keep going here. Warlock tiles. Town and Village tile expansion. 1-inch angles and curves. I have a ton of this. And the Warlock stuff I really like. Yeah, that's normally $80. Yeah, you can get it for half that. Haven't played it yet, but it is a great deal. There you go. Thank you, brother. D&D Attack Wing, Sun Elves. D&D Icons of the Realm miniatures, Evil Elemental. Booster case. You can get the booster case. There's not a lot of those left. Pathfinders, Rusty Dragon Inn booster pack. Icons of the Realm miniatures, Monster Mirage booster case. You get 32 packs in there. Be nice to the Queen, Rob. I can't. I just can't. I got to give her a little. Bit. She was tough on me this morning, so I've been kind of pushing back a little bit. Only get my teeth kicked in later. All right, D&D 5th edition RPG, the Domain of Prismere and the Witchlight Carnival map. Wizards, WizKids, deep cut unpainted miniatures. Castle, Kingdom Retainers, Last Chance. Unpainted minis, Gargantuan Tarquique, something like that. Start player. The Great City of Rome clearance. This is normally $40. What do we got it here for? It's under 15. There's not a lot left. Not a lot left. Start player. I don't know enough about that, but there's some of those left. And there you go. That's this week's sale. I didn't name everything in there. You're going to want to check it out. Listen. Be nice. She'll put you out with the cows. No, there's not any room. We just had a baby this morning. Let me just finish up here, and then we'll talk about we'll talk more about it. There you go. That's the list. Starts tomorrow, ends Friday. A lot of these things that are dirt cheap. They are trying to get out the door. They don't have a lot left. They are condensing things. They are being very, very smart in what they do. And they're bringing the sales to you guys. I'm telling you right now. You can fill up a cart with $500 worth of stuff for over $100. For just a hair over $100. And you'll be able to play for months until Gen Con when you save up enough money to bring in some of the newer stuff. Be smart. These are good deals, and go check out that list tomorrow. You're not going to be disappointed. I promise you that. Let's see if we can. Oh, here she is. Hold on. There we go. She was born last night, or she or he. We're not too sure. Sarah had the final calf we were waiting for. And there we go. She is a beautiful black Angus, or he or she is a black Angus. Yeah, just getting their feet underneath. I'm so used to saying she because all our girls are. We had 5 girls and now we're up to 10 cows. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. But another exciting night last night because she had it about 2 o'clock in the morning because we heard it, all the other cows mooing and everything, so we knew something was up. And the last one's here, so we've got some beautiful babies. We're very, very your new bunkmate, yeah, pretty much, Mark. You're not wrong there. Again, just to put a cap on this, fantastic sale, and we're going to be doing this every week. And when there's special sales, they're going to be sending me the list, and I am going to make sure that you guys know what's coming, so you can make smart buys, so you can do smart things. Okay, that's what this is all about. Okay, and making sure that we bring you the best of everything for Miniature Market. Our partnership has been something that has been existent for a very, very long time, and something I am extremely, extremely proud of. So, from the early days when, I only had about 1,000 followers, all the way to today, where, we're kind of, we limp along, but, we're doing all right, and we're just doing the right thing. So those of you that have been around us for quite some time, you know what this partnership is. It is something that is very personal. I think, it's not about me having a partnership. It's more about us winning together. And that's what Miniature Market and myself have always done. We've always won. We're winners. We're winners. And, we want to bring the savings to you. They have an agenda. They want to sell this stuff. Okay? And to bring it to you at the price, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. So there you go. Starts tomorrow to Friday. All right, let's finish up real quick. Was I able to do this in 37 minutes? That's pretty impressive. So there you have it. A lot going on. Wednesday we will be covering, we'll be live doing another playthrough of What Lies Beneath. Then the following Wednesday we will be doing something I'm kind of interested in, and yet I'm on the fence. I like doing things that I'm on the fence about live because it really helps me and it helps you. And next week, the following week, we're going to be doing RuneScape, and you're going to be seeing a review on this as well. So we'll be covering that. Then we've got a bunch of stuff coming down the pike that is really amazing. Okay, from a lot of people that I've made friends with over the years, and I'm very blessed that they still support this channel. We've really got some fun things coming your way. So I hope you stick with me. Like I said, with the new job, there's new energy, there's new life. I've been going back to the gym. I am just getting myself back to the monster I was, and I feel good about it. I'm over 60, and you know what? I'm making one more run at it. The same thing with this channel. We're going to make one more good run. We're going to do things right. We're not going to give you a bunch of clickbait, overproduced sale crap. We are just going to come to you and bring it old school. And if you like that kind of feel, then, this is the channel for you. If not, there's tens of millions out there, and God bless you. Thank you for even watching this far. So, we got a lot of things going on. The end of the month, we got another auction going up. This is a big one, and this will be the last one for a couple months. But we didn't do too well on the last one. A lot of people bailed out on us last minute, and that's okay. It's just one of those things. So we have some leftover stuff, but we also have a lot of new stuff that you are going to be blown away. A lot of Kickstarter stuff. Are still in the box, sealed. Okay, so you're gonna wanna stick with that. I just got to get it all together. Kind of get. Is that the expansion over there? Tide of Irons? Nope. Nope. Boy, I got a lot of that. You know, I ought to break that out. We ought to play it. I think it'd be fun. There's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to. Just having fun. So, you know, stick with me. I got a lot up my sleeve, and you know, we've had a tough 4 years with me being sick, not being able to do the things I want to do, and now we're almost to that point where it's back to the old days. I can erase these 4 years and just get back to doing what it might be too late, you know, to really attract a following. But I'll be honest with you, that's not what it's about. It's really about, you know, just having fun, doing the right thing by you guys, you know, the people that have been loyal, you know, bringing some really good content and not just being, you know, the same thing. You know, new game comes out, you see the same, you know, 50 videos, you know, and 40 of them are unboxings. You know, I like doing things a little differently. I don't, you know, harp and beat things up. We're going to try to do more playthroughs so you get a feel for things. These are tough times. Let's work together to bring the best quality that I can to you and do that. And, you know, I'm looking forward to maybe doing a convention this year where I can check out some new stuff and bring you my opinion of it. You know, a lot of you put a lot of trust in me, and for that I take very sacredly, and it means a lot to me. And it's a responsibility. It's not something that's taken for granted like a lot of people do. They take a lot of things for granted. But, you know, bringing you guys as much heart and passion as I can each and every day that I do this, I think you're starting to see it in the videos and feel it in the videos, you know. We tried to get by for 4 years, and we did. We fought a fight, and, you know, we won. Health-wise, some of the technical things that we've gone through and some of the tough times that we've gone through, we fought through, and we're still here. We're still here fighting. Never give up, never surrender. You know where that's from. I love you all, and until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you Wednesday, because we got a good one for you, okay? So stick with me. We'll have a great time. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.